welcome to Third Phase UFO Report. I'm Rich Giordano reporting. As we go down the vortex or wormhole of life back onto the digital highway into the corridor of the unknown, tonight we're going to take you into the sky to see some UFOs, a strange anomaly, we don't know what to call it, and something in Antarctica. Here we go. Buckle up!
Meu Deus, olha o tanto de estrela, cara. Parece coisa caindo. Olha lá, que show, cara. Cara, meu. Não tem explicação a altura que isso tá. Tipo uma cachoeira de fogo, olha só. Coisa mais linda, meu, hein? Cara, parece aqueles fogos de artifício, meu, hein? Olha lá. Os mais de cima são mais vermelhos. Meu Deus, cara. A câmera não pega direito. Porque tá muito longe. Cara do céu, que show, meu. Que lindo, meu, hein? Meu Deus. Aqui em Nova Iguaçu, eu tô filmando isso, olha que espetáculo no céu. Meu Deus, cara. Ficou só duas, desapareceu uma agora. Olha só, uma piscando, meu Deus, cara. Não sei se filma ou olha o espetáculo, cara. Meu Deus, cara. Olha lá, cara. Você subiu, hein? Nossa, porque não tem, a câmera não tem esse poder de filmar, de conseguir aproximar. Ó, agora tá só uma.
So we've got some other videos coming up, but I want to get everybody's opinion in the live premiere that we're doing on the side and in the comments below of what we just witnessed. And I want to get Brent's thoughts. Do you think these are drones up in the skies? What's this all about? What could cause this?
Wow, what are these culminations of strange lights? You could see a pattern, and if these are connected, it would be a huge starcraft. I'm looking at the distance, and it seems to be maybe about a mile away from the cameraman, and if that's the case, we're looking at something that's very large, hovering in the sky.
Yeah, I'm trying to wrap my brain around exactly what we're looking at. Could it be possibly a drone suspending light LED lights and creating some kind of a spectacle in the sky, some kind of hoax somebody's trying to pull off? I'm not sure. It doesn't seem so. We don't hear any kind of drone sounds whatsoever. I'm still trying to figure out what it is, and again, that's why we're opening up the chat below and the chat in the premiere so we could get your opinions of what we're looking at right here at Third Phase Moon. We get a lot of UFO sightings, and like I said, we don't get it right all the time.
Well, this is a little bit interesting now, isn't it? You know, I've seen this a few times, and every time I say, I'm going to get it right, I'm going to figure it out, because you immediately want to think it's drones. But then if things were being connected to the drones, we would see some sort of wobble. You might even hear them. You might see, if something was dangling from drones, they would be kind of swaying back and forth. You know, it's hard to dangle something from a drone without it wobbling. I know. I've tried it, and unless you have a big drone, you're not going to be able to get it in succession in equidistant apart like this. You're just not. So let's think what else it can be. Fireworks? I don't see any kind of binding to these lights, like in between. I would see a string or some sort of tether, you know. What else could it be? Chinese lanterns? Nope. can't be that. They're not all swaying in the same direction unless there's 6 or 7 going up, turning off, blinking, coming back on. Not happening. Interesting. I don't know, what do you guys think? Yeah, I know, tough, right? Let's go to the next video.
We don't know what this is. It's like 3 lights hovering over the sky. What the frick is that? Oh my gosh, that's creepy, eh? Is this hovering over Porirua? I just like to say with my no voice. What's the time? It is 6:21 in the morning on the 3rd of August.
The story behind this video gets kind of interesting because it wasn't just one person, it was a whole neighborhood that witnessed these lights. It was early in the hours in Porirua when Theodora Fafia left home and spotted 3 lights hovering up in the dark skies above her town. She didn't know what it was. She was with her cousin and they both spotted the lights and they were wondering what it was. She filmed them on her phone and for a few seconds spotted the same thing. She was leaving home in the morning. She says when she spotted these big lights just hovering over her city, she doesn't have a clue what it could be, but people are wondering, could this be extraterrestrial in origin? One person commented and said they saw it, but no one had a definite theory on what these lights were. They said they were very creepy, but again, the town has no idea what these were, and this happened just moments ago, and the New Zealand paper picked up on it, so the local media is sharing this story, but I want to get more people on the ground over there. If they witness this, I want to get your videos. You got to send it over to me right here at Third Phase of Moon, because right away I'm going to rule out any kind of parachuters, pyrotechs. No, this is something else. These lights seem to remain stationary. Brent, I want to get your thoughts. What do you think's going on here?
Yeah, I like the way she actually zoomed up on the UFO and it really captured her eye, and then she went down to record the time that this happened. So it gives a approximate time for people in the New Zealand area to know if they caught the same event. And what I'm looking at is a series of lights that really resemble nothing as of drones or something that's in our assets. What we're looking at is something that can't be explained, Blake.
So this witness saw these lights coming home at night after work, and it looks to me, now she takes this route often, it looks like there's something on a mountain, but there is no mountain. That's in the sky. So she's showing the time, and then when she leaves the next day, she sees it again, because it's still dark in the morning. And she sees it again. It looks like there's, you know how when you have lights and they project themselves onto a structure, it looks like that. And if that's up in the sky and there's nothing of a mountain or anything, crane, some sort of device that I don't see, it would be huge. It looks like it's shining on an object in the sky. It's one of my favorite ones. It's so weird. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's not flares. It's not drones. No. And she saw it. I don't know. Maybe it's lights from the ground. Maybe we just can't tell. But you can see the city line in some sort of haze or fog. Interesting. Let's go to the next one.
Third Phase of Moon, Blake Cousins. Welcome back, everybody. The month is new, but the UFOs continue to come in, and we've got 3 new ones coming in. 2 from MUFON, and another video coming out of Colombia. Let's just get to it. This incredible sighting coming out of California. Let's just roll the video.
How was that? Strange. It's moving. says it. Holy shit. What is going on? There's nothing that it could be suspended by. Weird. Look at that thing. It's just hovering back and forth, like up and down. It's so weird. Whoa. What the hell is that?
All right, let's get a closer look. What was captured over Lemon Grove, California, just a few days ago, submitted to MUFON. We're taking a look. I'm trying to get a close-up look at it and see whatever this bright feature is in the middle of this. What would you say, Brandon? Is this some kind of trail, a contrail left in the sky, and it's being highlighted? What's going on here?
Yeah, it's this crazy footage, Blake. As soon as I saw it, I was kind of thinking, could this be like a fishing line kind of reflecting off the sun? But hell no. What this thing is, it's high up in the sky, and it's huge. And what is that highlighted object in the center of this trail? It's kind of fascinating. You can see the close-up. There's a ripple in between this string of lights.
Yeah, I've seen contrails in my day, lots of them. And you know what? We don't share them very often unless there's some kind of weird anomaly going on. And that's what we're getting with this video in broad daylight over Lemon Grove, California. This MUFON submission. I'm going to be supplying the original link below. What is going on and why is this so brightly lit in the center of this cloud? Is there some kind of chemical going on, some kind of reaction in the sky, or is this simply some reflection from the sun being highlighted in this trail? Again, it's very strange. I'm going to get in even closer on it, and right now I'm kind of stumped. I want to get your guys' opinion. What is going on in this video? Brent, any words before we get to the next?
Oh, I like this, Blake. It's good. It's a good submission. Could there be a prism effect happening, kind of a bending of light in between the contrail itself?
This is one of the weirdest sky phenomena, I guess you could call it. But what I see is a chemtrail that's sputtered. Not the actual chemtrail, mind you, but you know what I mean? When they're spraying it out, it's almost as if there was an air bubble in the tank and it was shooting out a little bit, and then it coughed, and it let out a little bit, and then that's all that was left in it, and then it diminished. So that's what it looks like to me. However, it is reflecting the light in a weird reflective way, the sunlight. And it looks really thin and it's not spreading out. Maybe this is a new type of chemical, or maybe this is what the end of the spray looks like. You know what I mean? When it's at the end of the contaminant. I don't know, man. It's awfully strange. It looks like a spider web, right? But it's not. It's huge. Yeah, it's really cool. Never seen anything like it in all my years being alive. Real interesting stuff. This is why we do what we do. Yeah, there is a little strangeness to it. Kind of like a Q-tip in a way, right? All right, let's get to the next one.
Babies, come here. Could this be the infamous TR3B? I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison. It's a little hard to see, but when you look at it, it definitely resembles the infamous TR3B in its triangular form. I don't see any FAA lights. I'm doing my best to try and highlight it. What is this object, Brent?
Yeah, I like the way it just hovers there. It's definitely not a plane. It'd be cruising along a little faster. This thing's staying rather stationary and seems to be motionless. It's kind of wild, Blake, and it does definitely resemble the TR-3B hiding in the night skies.
Yeah, from the eyewitness, he describes it as a triangle, and everybody knows the infamous TR-3B is reverse engineered technology, and apparently there was no sound in the video. He wants to grab his girlfriend or wife to quickly look at what he captured. I wish we had more video, but you could see this object, whatever it is, kind of traverse in the night sky behind the trees. And again, the FAA lights aren't very visible. It's just basically three lights pretty much remaining consistent in their brightness. Again, I'm asking you guys, what is going on? Is this the secret Space Force being more bolder, flying over the skies of Irvine, California?
Wow, right over Irvine, California. You would think a lot of people would see this, but I don't know. Well, we have what we see here, three objects in the sky. And a guy with the night vision camera, night vision goggle, whatever. I wanted to be the nice guy and say, yeah, it looks like a TR-3B, but then I saw something really familiar and it triggered a memory I had of something that I've seen several times and at night. You ready? Yes, they are. These night vision goggles are picking up a low-flying set or trio of... You could even see them recoil back and forth and just going through the sky quietly. I've seen it before. The city lights or that night vision is really strong. That's what I think it is. Look, I'm only here to help. I'm not here to hurt anybody, but if that's a TR-3B, somebody better eject real quick. All right, last video of the night. Let's take it away, Brent Blake.
Just off the coast of Greenland, in Canada, an obscure, massive circular object appears beneath the ice. We're looking at it very closely, and some people are saying that this is some kind of possible hidden civilization from millions of years ago. We're looking at it right now, getting a close-up look, and definitely it's circular in shape. Is this something natural or unnatural? We got Brent here. What's going on?
Yeah, this is a good one, straight off of Google Earth. Let's just show this so they don't scrub this in the future. Google has a tendency of scrubbing pictures of new discoveries that are found on their system, but right now we got you. This is something that shows mathematics, a circumference of something that's laying beneath the snow across the mountains that can't be described as anything but an ancient civilization.
We're looking at Google Earth, and right now the symmetrical shape stands out beyond belief. Is this something natural or unnatural? Geometric circular 360 shape is one of the most hardest things to replicate in nature itself, and we're looking at it. It is massive. Some people are actually speculating that this is some kind of lost civilization from long ago revealing itself right now on Google Earth. There is some history behind it that Google has only captured once in its whole time of surveying planet Earth, this image right now. So we're going to be supplying the original link below. We want to get your thoughts so you can do your own investigation. Let us know in the comments, is there something going on in Canada that we're not aware of?
Yeah, more glacial evidence of melting, revealing things that have not been recognized till now.
Well, we've seen these before, but I'm not sure this is it. This looks like, oh boy, that looks like a UFO, right? It looks like there's a hatch on the top of the dome. That could be a disc-shaped craft. Off-world vehicle, perhaps. Or, look at that, wait, look at the shadow. You can see the conical shape on the top there. That's amazing. Oh, that's kind of weird. I wonder if we're getting an optical illusion, or that thing was under the snow and maybe it's coming out because the ice is melted. Look, if that thing was under the ice for 500,000 years or 50,000, whatever, and we're going through this ice, where the ice is melting in certain parts, that may be popping up from under the ice. People weren't going to know if it was under 2 miles of ice. Interesting, beautiful. I don't know what to say. I think that is possibly an ice circle or a disc-shaped UFO, or it's a hut of some sort. Anyway, pretty good stuff tonight. So I want to thank Third Phase of Moon for this wonderful archive where we can go back in history and still try to figure out the things we've seen before but didn't have an answer for. And I'll be back next time here on Third Phase UFO Report. You can watch me on GUFON Monday through Saturday, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, 6 nights a week. And here on Third Phase UFO Report, and sometimes on Third Phase of Moon. Thanks, guys. We'll see you next time. If you ain't looking up, you ain't looking out for ufology. Till next time, bye-bye.